All right, very interesting. No Spectre is kind of sick. I kind of feel like just going out into the Mew to start out, and I kind of like the speed tiers that we have going on, to be honest. Like, aside from that Cinderace, we're kind of like clear on a lot of stuff. So I'm hyped. We got we got this. I brought that for Spectre, and you know what? He didn't bring it. Spectre, I think, is kind of a dogmon. So it is what it is. It's been one hell of a week, though. We just went through like 8 days without power and internet. So like building this team, seeing it on Monday, it was a lot because we're playing this like a little bit late. But I'm hyped. Aster seems like a super talented battler, so I'm ready to go into it. Whatever happens, happens. I'm not going to beat myself up too much over it. It's going to be a busy week. We have 5 Wi-Fi games, which is, that's fucked. GLHF to Aster as we play him for the first time. But it seems like we've both kind of been around the block for a while. I think we've both been around since like 20, I would say 15 at least. I mean, I've been around since 2015, but I bet he has too. Or no, he was in GBA, wasn't he? Yeah, I bet he's an old head too. I'm just gonna hit Scald. Nothing too crazy about it. He can get up his rocks. That's fine. Rocks are annoying, but as you can see, the team doesn't really have any removal, which is fine. High Strawberry's cool. Okay, so it's nice to break. That's cool. Can we get a burn? Can we get a burn? No burn. That's okay. If you knock off, I feel like just being able to click Scalds, I mean, obviously going to be really nice. That should just confirm the kill. And maybe maybe it did over 33. I guess 33.3. Earthquake comes out. Wow, he stays in. Does a decent chunk of damage. We're going to get the Scald off. Nice, nice. And we get the kill. That is big. And it's 6-5. I mean, we got some good positioning from here. Just got to, see what we can do with it. He could go into Scrafty. I think Scrafty looks pretty decent. The question is, do I taunt or do I Scald? I think taunt looks really good into a mon like that, because if he does get set up, it kind of blows. Unforgettable is coming out, the Yuxi. Okay. I think from here, what I just want to do is click taunt. Hopefully this is slower, but we don't have a whole lot of speed in this thing. Obviously, we're naturally faster. Nice. And we did still have like a bit of speed. I think we went up to like 250-ish. Okay, well that's gonna proc. Ah, shit. Now at this point, I wish I was slower. Because now you just go into like Cinderace and you turn again. So, nothing too crazy. But at the end of the day, this was a lead. And getting rid of him on like Iron Treads is still really nice for us. Gives us a lot of info on what the team is. He did get hazards up, but now we get to go into a mon of our choice. And I feel like we got some good options here in the back. So, not freaking out too much about it. I'm just hyped to be giving folks content. We're for reference, we're streaming in a couple different servers here. We got Prep City on one side, we got the BBR stream on the other. So hyped to at least make it entertaining, which I hope all the matches that I play are, at the very least, win or loss. Hopefully they're pretty fun. Unstoppable comes out. Okay, Cinderace, I bet you're just gonna U-turn, nothing too crazy. As you can see, we don't really have anything for that. You could U-turn and we could like, they could also just gunk shot raw, to be honest. And that's kind of something I don't really want to handle with. I guess neither of these guys matter, but like, if they throw the shit out of this play, then I can just Scald. And doesn't really matter what type they are. I mean, if they're not fire, then they, maybe don't get burned. But everything else burns. Okay. It might be my best play just to go into this. We are max Fizdef, and just being able to click Surf looks nice. Being able to click something like Sludge Wave as well looks totally fine. Just being able to put this thing into Aqua Jet range, I think is okay. God damn. The more I look at this, like, oh man, I should have had like Moltres here or something like that. The original Pokemon was Moltres for Mew, and then about like 10 minutes ago I swapped it. And I think Mew did its job. I mean, like, it was pretty cool, but at the same time, there are other months that we could have gone into. I mean, it's not like the greatest for U-turn, but like I could kind of catch some shit. So at the same time, like, it could be cool to kind of go with whatever, to be honest. Like, I'm not too stressed about it. I know I say that a lot. that's just me projecting. I think what I'll do here is just click Sludge Wave. I doubt you stay as a fire type. I mean, you could, but at the same time, I think Sludge Wave into Surf should just be able to take it out. So I'm going to go for a Sludge Wave. You can U-turn if you want. And we'll go from there. There's some crazy sets I had with Slowking. You know, maybe if we rematch, if we get to playoffs, because we got to get to playoffs first, then that'd be kind of cool to be able to use. Looks like it did a little under a half, just given that we already took rocks damage. Now, they could sucker, and that would be really painful for us. No! Oh my god, do not run. Do not run. I don't want to give up on the battle. The question is going into Azu, like, a safe enough play? And to be honest, it might be. They could just call it out hard. But at the same time, like, seems like a pretty decent play. We'll see, we'll see. You double. Okay, okay. So we'll catch him on the double in that case. And I think this works out for us, like, both ways. Because either we stay in and we potentially live, and it shows that, like, they didn't use sucker in this case. It's probably just in my best bet to play rough, to be honest. That looks really good. And if Scrafty starts setting up, I don't want to have this mana locked into knockoff, which obviously they're going to know it's banded knockoff by probably whatever damage this does. I'm guessing this is going to either T-Bolt or knock, both of which aren't the best, but reflect. Ooh, okay. So they're looking to set up with their Scrafty, which that's fine. We miss. Same fucking Azu every time. I'm gonna have to, like, jail Addison for this. She's gonna have to, like, do laps or some shit like that. I think what I'll do here is just click play rough, and we'll just kind of see what happens. T-Wave comes out. Okay. Alright. So, at this point, I think what I want to do is probably just do as much as I can to this Mon. They can probably tell that I'm just banded right off the gate. But that being said, they don't really have anything to go into, so I think that's fine. Cinderace obviously takes a lot. And, man, I wish we had a hazard, but at the same time, like, it is what it is. U-turn comes out. I'm guessing they go into, like, Prim. Because, I mean, sure, there's no fucking way that they go into Scrafty or they go into Salamence. They could very easily go into Cinderace as well. But, like, Banded Play Roughs, yeah, they go into Prim. That's fine. We do a phenomenal chunk. Yes, that looks like it could be just max special attack. Now, it might be in my best interest just to go into the Porygon. Moonblast would be the strongest move, and it shouldn't really do a whole lot to us. So, I'm honestly just cool with going into this. Granted, if they flip turn and go out into Scrafty, shit gets kind of bad. But we do have, like, Glare in the back and stuff like that with Syrup and whatnot. So, you know, it's not the end of the world. Calm Mind comes out. Oh, shit. Okay, well, maybe not the greatest. Well, we do know what the item is, and frankly, I feel like just being able to deal with this Mon is okay. If they do sub up, then they sub up, and things maybe get a little bit not so great. But we do have Syrup in the back. We still have, obviously, the Palm Mod as well. And so just thumb, click, and Moonblast. Isn't that crazy? Try Attack will come out. Do we get any fun stuff? Oh, we got some fun stuff! Let's go, dude. Okay, well, I'm going to use this as a chance to just recover off. Frankly, this is still really good for them because they can just go into Scrafty, and then we kind of have to do this shit again. But, man, with everything that's been going on with our games, like, we're kind of seeing some chances go our way now. Kind of nice. Feels kind of nice, I'm not going to lie. Unfair, I feel like that's the Scrafty. That is the Scrafty, in fact. Okay, so with that now on the field, I feel like I super have to go out into this and click Glare. If not, I have to click Sub. Yeah, I feel like I simply have to do that. Or else things start really not going my way. So, it's pretty tough. Clearly Shed Skin or Moxie. I'm guessing Moxie. And that would probably be the best. What do? They bulk up. They are Shed Skin, I'm guessing, in that case. Okay. I feel like I have to just click Leaf Storm here. This is looking pretty ungood. I'll say that much. I mean, it is kind of a 33% chance for Shed Skin to work. So, it's either that or, like, you know, we might low-key get bodied here. You know, you never know with this. You never know. Yeah, if they Terra, they Terra. We Leaf Storm. We do a good chunk of damage right there. If they can kill, then, you know, that's good for them. They cannot. Okay. I'm just going to use this as a chance to Leaf Storm again in that case. And now that this is chipped, it's a whole lot less scary. We just gotta land our next move, right? So I'm gonna do that. Click Leaf Storm, not get too crazy over it. And that means Incinerates has to come in. It's got to do something. And it means that I can bring in some more stuff. So honestly, not feeling too bad about this. I could really feel a lot worse. So, okay, they go into this. Leaf Storm comes out. Obviously, the Scrafty is very much a usable asset here. And so them being able to retain that is still really good for them. We're up 5-4. I mean, it's low-key a game. It's low-key a game. Even with the Porygon in the back. Even with some other shit in the back. Well, at this point, I feel like I do just have to sack off the Serp, which sucks. But at the same time, like, it's not the end of the world. I think I'm just going to click Glare. I mean, if they, like, make a double or something like that. Fireball comes out. Cool. Nothing crazy. Fuck it, we ball. And I think I am going to go for that. So I think we're going to ball out. We're going to go into Palmont. It looks like it's a 31% chance after rocks. So they can U-turn. They're going to stack another Mon. And I feel like it's going to just enable Glow King and stuff like that to be a lot more useful. And obviously, we can also go into other Mons after this. So I'm not feeling too stressed about this. They got the Uxie in the back. I think CC is probably my best option here. Yeah, I think I'll just click CC here into Ice Punch. I think that's fine. You can Wisp me. I hope this doesn't kill. Or I hope this kills. I hope this specifically kills. Oh, it just barely doesn't kill. I wish I had terrified him in that case, but kind of just want to see if we can catch him off guard with like a Terra Electric. Well, now there's no point. Now there's simply is no point. So fuck. Oh, that was a terrible turn. That was a throw. It's not the end of the world still. We still got some good mons in the back. And we can still potentially use this to pressure a couple other mons. Oh, also at the same time, we have Natural Cure. Duh. So, I mean, we're not going to be able to do anything versus the Cinderace, but we're still going to be able to do things versus a lot of other mons. So, I'm just going to use this as a chance to go into this, to be honest. And because we're analytic, we are max special attack here. There's just not a switching. They cannot set up on us like that. So, that's kind of cool. Reflect comes out. They got the Reflect up, but we got the Tri-Attacks on deck. And I feel like that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's good. So I'm just going to click Tri-Attack here. And, you know, maybe we'll pop off a little bit. Maybe we'll fuck around and pop off. I really wish I did have Moltres instead of the, not the Slowbro, the Porygon. Same colors. But, I don't know. T-Wave comes out. Well, it might come down to the Paras. We'll see. Tri-Attack comes out. Okay. We're doing some nice damage. I mean, like, that's kind of sick. I mean, do they sack this off? I don't know. Maybe it's in my best interest to recover. Because it seems like they don't really have much else of a purpose. I mean, the worst they could do is Encore. They could U-turn and go out into something. I think I'll just Tri-Attack. Foul Play comes out. Okay, so now I really want to get parried. Please. Ah, fuck! Oh well. It is what it is. They are gonna have to hit me with the Scrafty unless they have rest. In which case, like, I mean, we'll see what happens, right? But they're bulk up, knockoff Scrafty. Salamence, we don't know what it is. It could be a multitude of different things. We got what else in the back? We got the Slow King, we got the Azu. Azu can still do a lot of things. Unfair. Is that the Scrafty? That is the Scrafty. Okay. I mean, if they have no attack, then, like, this is kind of doing a bit. So, you know, we'll see. But, you know, it's not looking the best for us. But we'll see. You know, I'm hyped. Knockoff comes off. Let's see. We're paralyzed. Ah, that's so bad. That's so bad, dude. Because that would have done a shitload. Man. Okay, well, try attack it is again, I guess. I mean, we don't really have a reason to keep this. If they want to bulk up, they can bulk up. If they knock off, obviously it's going to do the same with or without Eviolite, because they get the 1.5 times boost with the Eviolite, and then we got our 1.5 times boost with Eviolite as well. So, works both ways. Just being able to try attack looks nice here. But it all comes down to a couple choice moves, I think. I believe that double shock against Scrafty isn't going to do a whole lot, which sucks. We would probably have to go into Azu at that point. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Because if we can get this, this is going to be really good. Try attack. That's doing a chunk. That's low-key doing it. And we get the... I mean, this PORYGON's making its money off of these hacks right here. That is fucking awful for our friend Aster here. But... You know, down to the wire, this is our guy. This is my mascot when it comes to the graphics, automation side of things. Rest comes out. Okay. Fuck. So, this is a little tough. But, I think if I can get this try attack here. Okay. I think I'm going to have to go into... Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm scared. This is no longer fun. I'm gonna have to go into Azu here. They probably just click bulk up again or something like that, and that just might be game. We'll see. Yeah, Terra, I'm guessing Fairy. Azu, we'll see what happens. The T-Wave kind of sucks. We'll see. That is a massive hat! That is such a big hat on that little kid! Oh my goodness! I guess it's an adult, but, it's small. Bulk up. So we're going to really have to pop the fuck off with this Azu here. Can Azu get a crit? Can we crit? Please. Player off comes out. That did not crit. Oh boy. And I think that's going to be the game, barring a massive amount of hacks going our way. I'm guessing it's Terra Blast to knock off. Terra Blast does come off. And the fact that they're at +2 should seal it for them. Yeah, that's tough, but it is what it is. I think these first two matchups that we've had are really tough just because of the amount of speed that our opponents have had. And so with Owen, his Deoxys speed was always just a massive threat in the back. And here, Spectre obviously didn't show up, but it was also a massive threat in the back. Granted, it didn't show up, but, we still had to prep for it, of course. I'm just going to click double shock here. The fighting Terra no longer matters. The only thing I threw with outside of team building, which you could just speculate with all the throwing in team building, but the thing that you can definitively say was the throw was not Terra fighting Terra or CCing. But at the end of the day, I feel like that only made it like a 2-0 instead of a 3-0, which sucks. I do wish we had... I wish we had Moltres here, but at the same time, like, for what? I don't know. So, it is what it is. We are going to go down, but it was a good game. GG's to Aster. Bit of hacks going my way. Couple misses and stuff like that, like, going his way. But at the same time, a Frozen Primarina seems pretty bad. But at the same time, like, we missed a player off, and, I got parried and stuff, but that's the game. I'm going to hit Sludge Wave. I'm doubting this kills, like, big time, and I'm guessing this kills just right off the rip. So, GG's to Aster. We're going to go down. And now we actually have a full week to build. Actually, we don't have a full week to build, because I got to build for our week 3 opponent, Gentleman Thomas, who I have not played yet before, but I've been in, like, a lot of leagues with, kind of been butt buddies. Either, like, I'm playing and he's modding, or, like, he's playing and I'm, like, working on the side. Very talented coach, and so I'm excited for that. I think the teams match up a little differently, which I'm excited for. And it's, Wednesday night? We got a game going next Saturday, so I gotta make sure that we can do our best for that one. Not do a WPF again, because I don't want to do that. But with that being said, GG's again. We'll take the L, I guess, but onwards to week 3. I'll see y'all next Saturday. Take care. Peace.